Test, test, picture in picture.
Hello.
Welcome back to Team Copperhead Shooter Brandon Kollar for the Rockcastle Pro-Am 2018. Let's go walk some stages, see what we got against, check out some round counts, check out some what to expect, look at some graveyards, look at some long range, some shotgun targets to know what we've got to do, clean some weapons up beforehand, parking next to my buddy Weatherman so we could have some fun, doing some stage brief, looking at all the mud we're going to be up against. When the going gets muddy, the muddy gets going. Let's shoot this. Draw some pistol. Shooting paper in the rain. That's just what we do. What I learned from this first stage is do not put your hands down because you get all muddy. Gotta wipe them off. Starting out with some basic shotgun shooting. Trying not to go too fast. I want to actually get all my targets because reloading is a lot of extra work. It is very slippery out there. And I already missed one. But you make enough of a judgment call. This is why you should wear cleats so you don't DQ yourself. And let's hit some more small targets. Fun part of this tower is there's a few targets on the bottom I should have shot at first. But unfortunately, I totally skipped them and got a ton of procedurals for never engaging them. Alright, long range time. Favorite part of Rockcastle. Yep, they're way out there. Like, way out there. Shooting. Tings are good sounds in steel. That second one I really struggled. I was smart enough to actually move on because year one missed a ton of targets from timing out. I had a different strategy this year. And going back to 2.
Far right.
Can you tell the R?
That
was awful.
Swing. Yeah.
My buddy Weatherman killing it on a shotgun. He had an awesome cartwheel that you guys should have seen. Let's do a highly technical stage with lots of round counts that involve the pistol, rifle, and shotgun. Actually, it involved the pistol, but I shot it all shotgun because I didn't want it, but I had it just in case. I did walk past one target right there just because I went too far past the barrel. So you should either count targets or count rounds. Let's scratch up guns by putting them in the same barrel. Over John Wick style in here. Definitely quite an enjoyable match. I'm glad I got to both last year. Looking forward to 2019, of course. And let's do some pistol shooting. I learned heavier grain bullets sometimes a better choice when you shoot steel because I don't like shooting stuff twice unless it deserves it. My buddy Weatherman trusted me downrange almost. Get some little targets. And we're going to move on to some slugs that I wish I would have loaded a few more with, because you only hear one ding, and that cost me. Alright, let's shoot some bird shot. My goal is to load a bunch of ammo early because at the very end of the stage is a ton of targets and I did not want to have to reload at that. Again, the reason people should wear cleats, this year I did not have them, next year I will. Let's get some skinny Sammies and blow the crap out of them with my choke. Then we go to the very end of the stage where I wanted to finish it without having to reload. Let's see if it happens. Even with the pistol struggling and the slug, I had one of the better times on this stage. Fun part of eating with your friends, that was one dinner that night. My teammate shooting on the long range before we did. Someone had a dream about this guy in my family, so I kept an eye on him. A very close eye. Alright, let's shoot some silhouettes at about 6 yards and then shoot some paper. If you watch, not only is it shooting the splinters out, but also getting some fun. The beautiful part about being tall is you can just simply jump over an entire obstacle. So from day one I learned to keep my hands to the side because I don't want to get muddy again. Let's shoot a long range slug after I bump my gun a bunch. Check out that ugly reload. Alright. Shoot a couple steel matches and then walk right past one. I don't know how I did it, but it was fun. It cost me. I think I was too focused on this full pigeon. Oh, and there it blows up, so I hit it. Let's struggle on some pistol accuracy. The reason pistol accuracy is so important because you might have to reload at an inopportune time, shooting the bath silhouettes that I went way too fast for. But if you watch this video, I lost my mag down this little port. It was really fun to find. Rock Castle gets extremely humid in August. It always rains, so it's always hot. So this plan, because I watched so many of my squad mates time out and other people before us, was get to the rifle last. I wanted to take care of all the pistol targets and all the shotgun targets so that I had as much time on long range as I possibly could. Fun part about being tall, you literally just shoot over the vehicles. No dodging, no windows, nothing. Just point and click over the vehicles. This part had a little bit of a fun part because you had to shoot in the spool to shoot those paper targets, and I definitely shot those first so that I didn't mess up like I did on my first stage by not hitting it. Let's struggle with some long range that's way out there. Way out there. Like, slow it down way out there. Time out. Something I found that looks fun, and then they're setting up the prize table. Sitting here in the car waiting on the rain because my squad isn't up yet. Fun part about that, it's raining and we still have a downhill jungle run. This downhill jungle run is in the mud. Stay tuned for the excitement. Alright, let's do some long range pistol shooting. I kept my shotgun rig on my back because I didn't know if I would have to reload or not. And when I wanted a slug, I couldn't find it. But there you can see the white one on my back that would have been very useful for this long-range target. Then I actually teamed a popper with my slug because I was so concerned about hitting the popper that I forgot to shoot the slug. Let's watch. Too bad I can't slow down. It's loud. But did I get the clip? Let's shoot at the slug again. Oh, where did it go? I lost it.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
And didn't shoot it. So that was 20 points right there. Let's shoot some long range and make it happen in this game. There's my nice little slug team that cost me 10 seconds. Luckily I didn't have to pay for the target because it didn't damage it enough, but could have been bad if I chipped it. Shooting pro clinics is fun because you get to work with the greats and learn from them. There's even some equipment rentals at the place, so let's check this out on Jungle Run.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
Hey, watch this. I'm going to rack it and 2 slugs are going to go out. And I ask a question.
Can I restart? No.
Just going to have to make the most of it. Change of a stage plan on the fly. In shooting birdshot, and before I leave, load 2 slugs. What's cool about this is I actually had a pretty good time overall, even with that mess up in the front, so I was glad for how many people struggled. Is it the 14 round tube? You never know. Pro-Am is the prize draw. My
Still, even with
friend
all that,
Patty actually got first, so she walked away with something cool. Hanging around in the trailers, hanging around with cool people like the Legend, watching the Legend on some great stage planning and watching him airgun and ask as many questions as I could. Probably got annoying, but I learned a lot. And I learned to wake up 3 hours before you shoot, so seems tough. Especially on Saturday of 2019 where I'm shooting at 7 a.m. Carry on. Luckily my buddy Topher won a Mark Roth shotgun off the prize table, so that was really exciting for him and I'm glad I got good footage of it. Glad I got good footage of it. Really exciting. Yeah, good time.
oh,
Alright, we're going to start pushing it off the pace a little bit quicker as soon as we get through the guns. 2 more and then we'll keep going.
I actually got like 40 something on the prize table, so I got this really cool, about $200 retail Berserker quad rail. It's extremely light and going on my gun. I had my hands on a RCA bolt carrier group, but somebody got it right before me. As you see, I got 83rd this year, which was way better than what I got last year. My goal is still top 30% of shooters. For 2019 Pro-Am, my goal is top 50. I'm on a really tough squad of people. I think I'll do well. Just got to cut out these penalties, make sure I hit my long range, and make it happen. 1 match a month, must. I had a couple top 50 stage finishes, so I think I can recreate that in 2019 and do better overall. Here's my new matchbox that I'm really proud of and get to practice with. Holds all my gear during a stage, and you gotta do what you gotta do to practice. See you guys next year. Practice, practice, practice. Practice until it hurts. Come to Copperhead for some awesome swag and to get some gear. Reach out.